Imagine a world where a child having a tablet or a computer sitting without any restriction in a classroom without any walls and have access to top quality education, what you get in any private school in a high income country. This world is really possible with the potential of generative AI. In this presentation today, I'm going to cover key concepts in generative AI, which can actually is already transforming the world, but I think take the education to the next level. Hi, I'm Shabi Merchant, co-founder and CEO of EduiHub, where our mission is to provide personalized education at scale, helping teachers, children, and schools adopt generative AI and get quality education. I'm going to start with the first stark reality of how the current situation is. As per the UNESCO report of 2024, there are 250 million plus children who are out of school, primary and secondary both. And out of that, 50% of these children are from the sub-Sahara region. It is estimated that 1 in 3 child in the conflict zones is not going to school and do not have access to education. Let's look at the root causes of this particular crisis. Let's find out why this is happening. So the primary reason is financial barrier. So a lot of families which are in the low income countries spend most of their money on food, shelter, and healthcare. They have very less money left for the education of their children. Hence, a lot of these children are out of school and are forced to work. One of the other reasons are teacher shortages. It is estimated that there is 15 million teacher shortage in the sub-Sahara region. Also, the conflict zone and war are taking away the schools and classrooms from these children as they're getting destroyed or being used for military purposes. There are current limitations on the education system. We can see YouTube and social media and internet has emerged a great way for children to acquire education. The challenge with these modes are it is only one way. The child can learn the concepts, but there is no way two-way communication or interaction where he can clarify the doubts. The traditional tutoring is a way, but it's very expensive and it's not affordable for most of the people. Also, the humanitarian aid has dropped last year from 9.3% in 2019 to 7.6% in 2024. Enter the world of generative AI, and I think it has the potential of doing really big. Personalization is key. So, personalization in the sense there is a two-way interaction between the child and the teacher so that you are able to identify the gaps. It can scale in a big way. One teacher can really teach many students globally. It has a potential to be very cost effective. It can be 5x more cost effective compared to the traditional way of education. The AI avatar advantage really takes AI to the next level. The AI avatars are nothing but digital forms of the teachers, and they can be very powerful because they can be very engaging, they can be very effective. These avatars could be trained on the knowledge of Nobel laureates in physics, maths, or any subject so that they have the top notch knowledge and they can answer any question the child has and in the style which is really easy for them to understand. These AI avatars are also available by 24 by 7. So if a child has any question in the night, they can ask. Language is no more a barrier. So if a child does not know a particular language, AI avatars are supported in 100 plus languages and different dialects. So language does not become a barrier for this child in order to complete his education. AI avatars has the potential to address the teacher shortages. Teachers can use the AI assistant for grading, for administrative purposes, as well as lesson planning. This can drastically reduce their workload and they can focus back on the teaching. With power comes responsibilities. What I mean by that is AI models being used have to be really taken care properly because these could come with bias mitigation. So any AI avatar or model which you are using should not be biased towards any ethnicity, nation, race, or religion. This I think is very critical. The data privacy with GDPR or other standards needs to be taken care so that when the avatars are interacting with the child, the privacy is really important. I would like to call out to all the decision makers, policy makers, public private bodies to start these actions which are critical. Invest at least 0.7 to 1% of the national budget for AI driven education because this investment can yield high economic value for your country. Legislation play a major role in making safe that the AI use is safe and ethical and is not crossing any boundaries. It is important to have a collaboration and a close one between UNESCO, between NGOs, between public and private partnerships so that we are able to achieve the dream of AI in education. My closing thoughts are AI is not here to replace teacher. In fact, AI enabled and empowered teacher are going to lead this particular AI revolution in education. EduI Hub is a premier company really working hard towards personalized education at scale. And if you want to join our community, I put a QR code here. Please join us. Go to our website and you can join a budding community which is trying to bring AI in education. We are educating teachers on how this could be done in the best possible way.
Ashogin here. I'm a data scientist and a tech speaker. Let's start by reflecting on a paradox. The more integrated AI becomes into our lives, we less notice it. Think about your day. Checking emails filtered by spam detectors, asking a voice assistant for the weather, or binge watching a show recommended by Netflix. These are all AI quietly shaping our routines. Today, we will explore how this transformative force is redefining education, empowering learners, and bridging history with innovation. Starting with adaptive learning. These platforms analyze student writing, adjust difficulty in games, or offer exploratory simulations. Support systems like chatbots answer questions 24 by 7, while AI agents in games guide learners through challenges. The students will get the autonomy to control their journey by AI matchmaking them with tutors and curates with resources or enabling mobile learning beyond classroom walls. And yes, it can be scaled to the whole school approaches for integrating administrative tasks tailored for the curriculum. Imagine a student struggling with essay. For example, the AI tools provide instant feedback, or a shy learner gaining confidence through a game based agent. This is active learning, driven by technology that adapts to individual needs. Breakthroughs like AlphaGo or self driving cars owe their success to machine learning. In education, this powers natural language processing for grading essays, predictive analytics to flag at risk students, and adaptive platforms that evolve with each interactions. Machine learning isn't just a tool, it's a backbone of responsive education. Let's rewind to the 1950s, where Gordon Pask Saki, a self-adaptive keyboard instructor, adjusted training speed based on a user's performance, a precursor to today's adaptive technology. This reminds us that AI in education isn't new, it's evolving. What began with punch card machines now spans chatbots, VR tutors, and AI driven analytics. For example, intelligent tutoring systems or ITS is emerged as a fusion of AI and pedagogy. ITS breaks down teaching into three core models: domain model, pedagogical model, and learner model. These help subject expertise what they teach, making teaching strategies, how to teach, and focus on the student's progress, strengths and misconception, or who you are teaching. Some ITS even include an open learner model, letting students see their own progress, a transparency that empowers them to take ownership of their learning. Like Mathia, a modern ITS for K-12 mathematics. As students solve problems, Mathia acts as a coach. It detects misconceptions, offers real-time feedback, and guides learners through tailored pathways. This isn't just about correcting answers, it's all about nurturing deeper understanding. Now, let's explore assessments, another kind of ITS. Like Mathia, it personalizes math instruction, but with a twist. It tackles a critical challenge of ITS, divergent student progress. When a student learns at their own pace, classrooms risk becoming neglected and fragmented. Assessments addresses this by enabling students to catch up outside class through independent evening study, ensuring classroom progress remains aligned. This hybrid model, AI-driven homework support paired with teacher-led class, highlights how technology can complement rather than disrupt traditional teaching. The virtual reality and augmented reality can also transform learning. Imagine students stepping into ancient Rome or manipulate floating molecules. For teachers, AI teaching assistants grade, task, and flag struggles, freeing them to mentor. Ethical questions are also very important. Data privacy, algorithm bias, transparency in AI interactions, and ensuring human agency guides for learning. Synergy of technology and ethics will define education's future for sure. Hence, we must build guardrails to ensure AI serves to all learners equitably. With that, I conclude my words. Thank you.